All right, we're back. This is Arielle.
This is
And
Stanley.
This is Nicole.
This is
all
Moti
right,
here.
Moti, you're gonna be part of our co-hosting today. So Moti Shapiro from Los Angeles, who is the author of many books, along with The Path of Lies. It's already released. And now we have one guest here, Nicole, a boxer, and of course, along with my co-host Stanley.
How we doing?
Let's go back to this book. Are you planning to put this on a movie?
Yes, I'm in the process. I already done short synopsis,
Uh-huh.
and now in the process of writing it. There's a guy writing the script.
Okay. So you're making a synopsis already for the movie.
Yes.
Let's see. Is this gonna be, how much is the budget of this? What do you think is the budget?
Oh God.
$500,000, 1 million?
Oh no. For a good movie, it's gonna take some money because the locations are different. You're talking about the Iran locations. It's a lot of even though thinking twice about it, a lot of the movies is in jail sites and offices. But in the end of the day, it's a couple millions. And if you want to have a good characters in a movie, we should spend more. And this is what it takes: good character, good directing. It's about 10 to 20 easy million.
Call me up for some of the directing at the prisons. You know, I used to be a drill sergeant, correction officer, so I can help you out. And I learn different languages easy.
Oh man, you can work for me. You can be undercover in Sweden.
Hey, sounds good to me. Love it.
That's awesome.
Learn the language.
Can I come being a
Swedish
sidekick?
language, I'm learning it. Look, I'm finna start. As soon as I leave here, I'm gonna start Sweden 101.
She is good.
With your boxing skills and you're confident,
Very confident.
we will talk.
Put you to sleep 2 seconds.
That's
If
2
you miss,
seconds?
though, it's a problem for you.
No. If I miss, I just break your neck.
Don't put money on it, guys. But you bet, I
challenge.
think in that.
Got you, huh, Moti? Did she got you?
I would never respond to a female. If she hit me, I deserved it.
Aww.
What about if I'm
You're
ISIS?
so sweet.
What about I'm ISIS, very soft and tender?
ISIS is a different story. ISIS
I told you about that tea.
ISIS female is a target, is a male target. Female ISIS, female, male target is the same. They're all the same for me.
How do you recognize the ISIS?
ISIS is a brutal group.
Or do you, yeah?
And brutal group with no moral sense we need to fight them. I don't believe there's a quick fix. It's a lot of work, military, and only with military you can defeat those people because they're coming from an extreme belief of the Islam. And this is a different, maybe a different segment of yours. I can talk about it because it's very deep.
Yeah, it's true. We're just adding a little bit, because both of you has that, fashion of fighting, the extremists.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
So that's why I added a little bit. So we're not really going to the deep one because I'm not really into politics. But then again, like now in the U.S., what's going on in other country, and a lot of people there's a Muslim guy who went on a CNN or Fox or 2020, and he said he wants our country to follow the Sharia law. And why? I don't want to be wearing a dress that I have to cover my body, and I don't want to follow the rules and regulation. This is a freedom. This is you came to the US. This is a privilege. It's not you don't come here to take advantage. If you think that you can mandate our country, then go back to your own country and mandate and put your own plug in your country. So that, because I think Irvine, one of the guys there who made himself as American citizen, he is an immigrant. Now he is already mandated that, you don't need to fly the flag of the USA. And why? Why not? If you go to his country, he might not be, he might be killed. He might have his neck chopped if he mandated his own country not to fly the flag in the school.
I like what you just said, Mr. Marty.
Go ahead.
What you just said a minute ago, you said when you look at ISIS, you don't look at them as being male or female, and I like that about you. Most prisons I worked in were men. Prison, I'd rather work in the men prison because women, we're a little touched. But the thing about it, yes, I'm a Christian, I'm not a Muslim. However, I do respect the values and the beliefs, and I believe that over here in America, it's a country where if you want to cover up, you can cover up. If you don't want to cover, you don't have to cover. If you want a phone, you can get a phone. If you don't want a phone, you don't have to get a phone. So a lot of time, as she said, to me, if you don't like something that a country is doing, then you don't have to come. Just as well, if I don't like something in a country, I don't have to go. Myself, I believe in the belief is when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. So when I go to any Muslim country, because I don't want to have any problems, I'm gonna cover up. Why? Just because I don't want.
Rules. Yes, you can.
Hey, I'm a part of you.
You're gonna follow, yeah.
But we have in America we have constitutions, and you have to follow them at the First and Second Amendment. And in that, everybody has the rights to speak, as long as they don't hurt.
That's right.
As long as they don't enforce others, they can talk. Even sometimes talk is not cheap. Sometimes talk can get people in trouble. However, if you want to practice the Sharia law, I have about 12, 13 countries that can send you there. And they will allow you to practice the Sharia law. And even, by the way, when you see sometimes suicide bombers, which most of them, they are Muslim extremists, are blowing themselves in the Muslim countries. They are practicing the Sharia law in the places that don't want to practice the Sharia law. There's a lot of Muslim countries that we have that don't want to follow the Sharia law. They're all Sunnis. It's again the Shias and the Sunnis makes a lot of difference in the Islam. Between them, by the way, if you read my book, you will have a peek about it and what I'm talking and the differences between the Shias and the Sunnis.
I see. But I know a lot of people come here to the USA and mandate our country. Like what happened now in Dearborn, Michigan. It's all Muslim, but there's a good Muslim and there's a bad Muslim, It's not just Muslim, I guess every nationality. There's a bad one and there's a good one.
I'm not sure if you guys knows the numbers in terms of how many Muslims we have. So we just give you a little bit. We have 1.7 billion Muslims. In 1.7 billion Muslims, we have about 500 or 600 millions of them that are Arabs. Just make the definition, it's different.
Uh-huh.
But let's look at the entire Muslims as a religious, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because, for example, we have
one in our country. I'm sorry. We have one in our country, Mindanao.
I'm sorry, I'm losing you.
We have one in our country, Mindanao. Muslim in our country.
100 million.
I'm sorry, I lost you for a second. I didn't hear
said
you.
we also have Muslim in our country, in the Philippines. Muslim Mindanao. They're bad and they're good.
Yeah. Listen, we have bad Muslims, but good Muslims. We have bad Jews, good Jews. We have bad Christians and good Christians. We like to believe they're all good people.
Right.
But when you get to the point, even religious, and you listen to the mullah, you listen to the rabbi, and you don't see things behind it, you're being very narrow focused. This is where the problems start. This is when you start being extremist. I mean, listen, Oklahoma bombing was 15 years ago. It was a Christian. He wasn't a Muslim, and he killed 100 and something American people and blew up the IRS building. He wasn't Muslim. I mean, it's the people in the end, and they're brainwashed. And this is the problem with ISIS, for example. The kids are brainwashed, and the Sharia law. To me, it's a brainwashing. But if you ask them, for them, it's a religious. But they can do it in their own countries. Fine.
I worked with somebody, we only have a few seconds left. I worked with somebody, he said sometimes they want to do it, then they get drugged, so they actually don't want to do it.
Well, we'll come back. I'm sorry about that. We'll come back on the fourth segment. We'll continue.